It's day 2 of the National, and I have Michael Jordan fever. There's Jordan stuff all over the show floor in Chicago. You've got all of the Air Jordan signed shoes. You've got Jordan jerseys. You've got Jordan basketballs. So much Jordan stuff, and I'm in the market for some high-end Jordan cards. I'm gonna go find them now. This is insane. This is 30 different Michael Jordan 1986 Fleer PSA 10s. There's only a little over 300 of these in existence, and 30 of them are right here. If you're looking for cards of Chicago legends like Jordan, the National in Chicago, it is the best place to find stuff like this. Brent, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
These are 5 early Michael Jordan on-card autographs, which are very rare. Jordan doesn't sign hardly at all these days. Here, we've got one of the classics. The card that many consider Jordan's true rookie card.
Correct.
His 1984 star. Extremely rare with an autograph.
Yep.
And what's really unique about this one is it's a 10 autograph. I definitely have to consider that. So this is the 87 Fleer, which many people don't realize is actually more rare than the 86
No doubt about
Fleer.
it.
They made less basketball cards than 87. And then this is his 89, which is a much more common card, but it's a card that a lot of people own. A lot of people remember this card from their childhood, including me. And once again, it's got a nice signature on it. I don't know that I'd be able to pick all 3 up. I might have to make a decision here. The star is graded.
Yeah, that's got a dual grade on it.
And then these 2 are just authenticated.
Just authenticated.
No grade.
Correct.
Let me, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a picture of these.
Okay.
I'm going to step away and think about these for a little bit. What's going on? Yeah, doing good, man. All right, so now I got to go do a little research and see what the best offer on each of those cards would be. So I was just looking on eBay, and I see that one seller is selling this 1987 Fleer Jordan, autographed by Michael Jordan. His asking price is $12,500 on it, and that is for a PSA 4 with an auto of 9, which I think that card is gonna do even better. Speaking of eBay, they're sponsoring all of our national coverage in the eBay Vault. This is a big deal, guys. eBay is now allowing you to submit your own cards to the eBay Vault, and also no seller fees on eBay through the end of the year for cards you sell from your vault. Check it all out. Go to ebay.com/vault. So I'm going to take a look at Market Movers to see what I think those cards are worth and what a good offer would be. And now that Market Movers has its new sales history feature, I can find even super rare cards like Jordan autos and see what they've sold for over time. Market Movers now has 3 years worth of sales history of every single card ever sold on PWCC and Golden, and several months of eBay. I can search these right here and look up the prices. So I just searched for that 1984 Star Jordan auto in Market Movers, and I see that one sold a few months ago for around $25,000. Similar grade, actually. There was one that sold for $132,000 last year. Then the one before that sold for $40,000. So they were asking $75,000 for that one. That feels a little high, but I'm particularly interested in that 87 Fleer and that 89 Fleer, so let me look those ones up now. All right, so I just looked up the 1987 Fleer Jordan auto. One sold for $7,800 with a 10 auto, so that's right around the price point they were looking for. So I feel like there might be better value to be had with that 87 Fleer. So I'm only finding one sale of the 1989 Fleer that was autoed by Michael Jordan, and that one sold for a little over $3,000. I think based on the condition of these 2 cards that I was looking at, if I could get the pair of the 87 and the 89 for under $10,000, I think that would be a buy. All right, so I found something pretty amazing here that has me really excited about these cards. PSA has graded hardly any of the 87 Fleer Jordan or the 89 Fleer Jordan with his autograph on it. In fact, while they've graded 15,000 total 87 Fleer Jordans, only 25 have ever been authenticated with the autograph. And the 89 Fleer Jordan, they've graded over 20,000 of those without the autograph and only 10 with the autograph. So if I were to buy that 89 Fleer Jordan and cross it over to PSA right now, if it were to get like at least a PSA 6, it would be one of only 5 in the world. Same with the 87 Fleer Jordan. There's a real opportunity, I think, on both of these cards to potentially make the cards a lot more valuable right away. Wow, super cool, unbelievable. This booth is blowing me away. They have so many Michael Jordan signed Sports Illustrated magazines, including the first cover he ever appeared on, the second cover he ever appeared on, a bunch of his early covers. They're all authenticated signatures. You guys have to see this. All right, Brent, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
So I've looked at all these cards in a lot of detail. You're asking $7,000 on the 87. You're asking $4,000 on the 89. So that's a combined $11,000. Would you take $9,000 for the pair of those two?
You know, if you want them both, I'd do $9,500 for you, but that's really our bottom price on those two. So if you want them, you can have them for $95 for the pair.
I think $9,500 is more than fair. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Awesome. Oh, this is great, Brent. I'm so excited.
They're great cards. I'm glad you got them.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited I found these at the show. So some nervousness I have right now is if I walk these over to PSA, which I'm doing, what if they tell me they don't think one of these autos is authentic? So I'm taking a little bit of a chance right now by even considering doing this. But I've got a chance here to do really well for myself and to make some profit same day at the National if PSA will cross these over and give me a nice card in auto grade. So I bought those Jordan cards, but I had been thinking about those Jordan Sports Illustrated magazines all day long. I don't know that I can let those go. I looked up comps. It's hard to find comps on those. Those don't sell very often. So I don't fully know what they're worth, but it's one of those items I just kind of want to get and walk away. Darren, this is insane. How do you have all of these Michael Jordan Sports Illustrated signed covers?
All came from one guy who was a jeweler in town. In exchange for jewelry, he would get signed covers, and he was meticulous enough to go with the no-label newsstand issues, which are rare to begin with.
Very smart to get that.
1 to 3% of all the print run was newsstand.
Right.
All done probably, if I was going to guess, 25 years ago, and now with Upper Deck not doing a send-in program for him anymore, they're almost impossible to obtain.
Talk me through these. This is the first one that Jordan ever appeared on, right?
First appearance with Sam Perkins when they were in North Carolina. So then you go to his second appearance when he was in the '84 Olympic team.
Wow, this is
Black
nuts. I mean, that is super cool right there.
The first 3 to 4 are probably the most collected one. There are still a collecting segment that would try to get a complete run.
Yeah.
Again, pretty much almost an impossibility.
So what's your asking price on some of these? Talk me through that.
So the first issue we're at $13,500.
So $13,500 for that rookie debut issue of Michael Jordan with a bold signature.
The second issue we're at a little bit under $8,000.
Do you have any room on the price on these?
Of course, we always have some room at the show.
A little bit of room.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my signed mantle collection. Been putting it together for 10 years. So here you got the full run of 21.
Unbelievable, the complete run of all the tops in Bowman. What an incredible showpiece. Justin, this is incredible. What are you painting here?
This is just the very start of the Michael Jordan. I believe it's the 5th project I've done with Michael, so he's approved all the ones I've done, so.
You're doing a beautiful job. Verano Fine Art, guys, check him out. I love Dream Team. Tell me about this Jordan photo.
1992 Dream Team, Michael Jordan original photo, type 1. Obviously that's what you want when you're doing original photos for the most part. And the fact that it's the greatest team ever on the planet makes an extremely valuable photo.
Thank you for sharing.
Hey, thank you, man.
That was his real practice jersey.
This is real practice jersey that I was given by the health club.
Do you have any photos of Jordan wearing this particular jersey?
Yeah, in The Last Dance, he's wearing
He's wearing this exact one in The Last Dance?
Exact jersey.
You've got to get this photo match.
I know.
You've got to get this photo match. The challenge is right now, it's not authenticated. It's your story, right?
Oh,
but if you could get it actually photo matched, this thing would be worth a ton of money. You never know what you'll see on the national show floor. That's one of the coolest things about coming. Now, he needs to get that photo match to get it authenticated, but if he does successfully, wow, that is an incredible piece. I think if that dealer were willing to come down like 20% on those magazines, I think I gotta grab a couple of them. All right, Darren, I'm back.
Hey, Jeff, good to see you again.
I've been thinking about these Sports Illustrateds all day. Can you bring out the first issue and the second issue again?
First and second, yep.
I really don't know what these are worth, but they're incredible pieces, and it frankly doesn't even matter that much to me what they're worth if I'm gonna lock them away in my collection for 30 years, but I wanna make sure I get a reasonable price. You've got them together at $21,500. If I were to buy the pair of these two right now, would you do it for $17,500?
As much as I would hate to part with them, because I do love them myself, but I'm in the business of selling, so that sounds fair to me.
Okay, Darren, that's awesome. Thanks, you.
Jeff.
Wow, look at this. What a Michael Jordan collection day for me. This is thrilling. I got the cards. Here we go. They just got back from PSA. Okay, all right, that's the 87 Fleer. It came back with a card grade of 5 and auto grade of 8. It's not bad. I honestly was hoping for a little bit higher, but that's okay, that's okay. I'm curious to see how I did with the 89 Fleer. Boom, PSA 8 with an auto grade of 8. I am happy with that for sure. You are now looking at the highest graded 1989 Fleer Michael Jordan autograph card ever authenticated by PSA. Let's go.